Welcome to Maths TV. Today we will be going through IGCSE Maths paper 31, October-November 2019. Today we will be going through IGCSE Mathematics paper 3 core 058031 October-November 2019. Question number 1. Jose manages a football team. He records number of goals scored by the team for each of the 5 months. Some of the results are shown on the bar chart. This is the bar chart provided, months, and this is number of goals. In February, 10 goals were scored. So this is bar for February. So for Feb, this is the situation. 10 goals we have to complete the chart. Up to 10 will be this height, so we can take for Feb, we can draw this bar and this bar is done, so we can create this. This is the clear now. Write down the month in which most goals were scored. So this is the month in which, so we can write December. Find the total number of goals scored. So we can check the heights of the bars, and heights of the bar are, this is 12 plus this for December it will be 26. Next bar Jan is 17, 18 over here, and this will be 19, plus this Feb bar we have done up to 10, plus the last one March is up to 14 and 115, so this will be this one, and we'll have to add all these. 12 plus 26 plus 19 plus 10 plus 15, this will be equal to 82. So this one will be 82. Calculate the mean number of goals scored each month. So mean of this one, total is 82, so 82 divided by, total months are 5, so 82 divided by 5 will be equal to 16.4 will be our answer, 16.4. Question number 1b part. Jodi and her 2 children go to a football match. Ticket price are $15.30 for an adult and $6.50 for a child. Calculate total cost of 3 tickets. So 2 are child and 1 for adult. So this will be 15.30 for 1 adult, and for 2 child 2 multiplied by 6.50. So we can check, calculate this one. 15.30 plus 2 multiplied by 6.50, this will be equal to 28.3. So our answer will be 28.3. Next part, a match program costs. This one, Jodi buys 2 match programs. Calculate the change she receives after $10 note, receives from a $10 note. So 3.75 is the amount she paid, and for 2 matches it's multiplied by 2, and this will be equal to how much? 3.75 multiplied by 2 will be equal to 7.5, and 7.5, she has paid $10 note, so minus 7.5 will be equal to 10 minus answer will be equal to 2.5. So she will receive change of 2.5. 540 tickets out of 630 are sold for this match. Calculate the percentage of tickets sold. So 540 out of 360, and multiply by 100. this will be 540 over 360 and multiply by 100 will be equal to 150. Basically we have done mistake. This is not 360, this is 630 basically. So I will change this one and rectify this mistake. This is 630. So this calculation also 630 will be equal to 85.7. So 85.7 will be our answer. The match starts at this time and ends in 1 hour and 50 minutes time later. So work out the time the match ends. So this time calculation also we can do with calculator. 14 hours and 55 minutes plus 1 hour and 50 minutes, 1 hour and 50 minutes, and this will be equal to 1645. So our answer will be 1645. Then Jodi travels 66 kilometers to get home after the match. She leaves at 5 p.m. and arrives home at 6:12 p.m. Calculate her average speed. So this is the distance divided by time, and time now is difference between these two. So we'll write 6.12 and minus 5. This will be the time, and we will check with the calculator. 66 divided by 6 hours and 12 minutes minus 5 hours. This will be equal to 55. So our answer will be 55. We can write here 55. Question number 2a part, we have to this is the circle theorem question. In the diagram ABC are points on the circle, and this is diameter, and this is triangle in a semicircle will be right angle triangle. On the diagram draw a chord. On the diagram draw a chord. Explain why angle ABCD is 90 degree. So to draw a chord on a circle, so what we will be doing, we will be drawing a chord with the help of scale. We can draw anywhere, like for example we can draw a chord over here like this one, like this, and we can write here like this one as chord. So this is drawn. Then explain why angle ABC is 90 degree. ABC, as I told you, a triangle in a semicircle is right angle. So we can write here triangle in a semicircle is right angle. B part, the length of the edge of a cube is 8 centimeter. Calculate the surface area of the cube. For example, if we know that length in case of cube, surface area is equal to what? Is equal to 6 into length into width. So length into width is 8 into 8. So this will be equal to 6 multiplied by 8 into 8 will be equal to 384. So our answer will be 384. Now this is C part. A cuboid measures 5 centimeter by 4 centimeter by 2 centimeter. Calculate the volume of this cuboid. Give the units of your answer. Give the units of your answer. Yeah. So volume of a cuboid, volume will be equal to length into width into height. All measurements will have to multiply. So 5 into 4 into 2 will be equal to 40. So this will be equal to 40. And units will be centimeter cube because volume is always in centimeter cube. So for next part, on a 1 centimeter grid, draw an accurate net of this cuboid. One face has been drawn for you. So they have drawn this one face. We have to draw cuboid. And what I have done, I have prepared a model for you. I have made this model, and this is of the same measurement which our question is having. So this one is the cuboid model, and we can fold it by the help, for example, scale. We can fold this. So this will be the cuboid, which you can see. This one can be folded from this side. So this cuboid, and this will be the top portion, and top portion we can fold from here. 4 units will be top. So if we fold it like this, this will be the top of this cuboid. This will be the top, and if we join them together, so this is the cuboid which is provided. So hopefully you understood this one. This is the cuboid, net of the cuboid. So all these sides are 3 units by 4 units, 3 units by 5 units. This is also 3 by 4. Top is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and bottom is also 5 and 4. So this cuboid is, if we open this one, it will be like this. So this is where we have to draw the lines. You will have to understand. For practice, better if you can open, like for example, open some like tissue box, empty tissue box, or some wrapper like biscuit wrapper or something like that, and practice for that one. So that will be the net. Practice for that. So we can mark for this flap, this top one. It will be from here to this one and up to this one. Hopefully you are understanding. And this flap also, this side also, we can mark from this point to this point, and this and this. So later on we can draw this, and over here as well we have marked these points. And this side also you can see up to this one is folding, and this will be having folding crease. And bottom portion, if I'll move a little above, so, and fix it over here, so bottom portion will be up to this mark. So this is the folding crease, and now we can draw the net by the help of the scale. So this is up to this one and up to this one. This will be the folding crease. So I will show folding crease as dotted line, so you can understand we will not be cutting here, we will be folding from here. And this is the final line, and we can draw this as well, and from here this is 3 marks question, but you need to practice for this question. Most of the books are not having net questions, so you can go through our other net video also. It's already published. You can, it's already uploaded. You can go through that video also with the like topic nets, so you can watch that one also. So this is the final everything we have done with this. So this is the folding place, and these are 1 2 3 flaps. This one fourth flap on the side, and this is the top. This is the top portion of that one. Question number 3, A part. Measure the size of angle X. We have to measure this angle, so we can use protractor for this. So if we measure this one, this is 90, 95, 96, 97. So this angle X is equal to 97. We can write here 97 degrees. Write down the mathematical name of this type of angle. This is obtuse angle. Obtuse angle we can write here. Then ABC is a straight line. Find the value of y. This is straight line, so straight line angle is 180 degree. 180 minus these two angles, 56 and 85, we can subtract and we will get answer 180 minus 56 minus 85 will be equal to 39. So our answer will be 39 degrees. C part. QRS is an isosceles triangle and PQR is a straight line. PQR is a straight line. Isosceles triangle, these two sides are equal, so these two angles will also be equal in measurement. Find the value of Z. Value of Z we have to find this angle. So this is 18. So what we can do, we can write 180 minus 18. This will be sum of these two angles. So 180 minus 18 is equal to 162. 162, and 162 divided by 2 will be this angle. We can write SRQ will be equal to this one. So divided by 2 is equal to 81. So this angle is 81, this angle is also 81. So 81, 180. Z will be equal to 180 minus 81. So 180 minus answer will be equal to 99. So this angle Z will be 99 degrees. D part, find the size of an interior, of one interior angle of a regular octagon. Octagon, you know, is having 8 sides. So formula is 180 into n minus 2. So this will be 180 into octagon will be 8. 8 minus 2. This will be equal to 180 into 6. 180 into 180 multiplied by 6 will be equal to 1080. 1080. And now for interior angle we'll be dividing this by number of sides, which is 8. So 1080 divided by 8 will be equal to 135. So the required angle will be 135 degrees. Question number 4. Write the number 18,072 in figures. So 418,072, and write down all the factors of 16. Factors of 16 are like numbers which are completely dividing 16 without any remainder. 1, 2, 4, 8 and 16. These are the numbers which are completely dividing 16 without any remainder. So this is, write down the prime numbers between 30 and 40. Prime numbers can be 31 and 37. These are two prime numbers. Then find the value of 7 under root 29. So root 729 will be equal to 27. This answer will be 27. And 18 cube. Next question is 18 raised to power 3 will be equal to 5832. So this will be 5832, and 7 raised to power 0 will be equal to 1. Anything raised to the power 0 will be equal to 1. Then Saskia has $600. She spent 1/5 of the 600 on a coat and gives 1/3 of the 600 to her son. So 1/5 of 600 she spent on coat. So we can write coat will be equal to 600 divided by 5 will be equal to $120, and the other thing is like gave to her son, right? So we can write here son. This will be equal to 1/3 of 600. So 1/3 of 600 will be 200. So we can write 200. So total amount given is how much? Total amount given is 200 plus 120 will be 320. So $320 she has already given. And what fraction of 600 does she have left? So remaining amount will be equal to 600 minus 320 which she spent, and remaining amount will be 600 minus 320 will be equal to 280. So $280 are remaining, and we have to calculate, give your answer in simplest form. We have to check the fraction of 600 as she has left. So 280 over 600, this will be equal to, we can divide it, 280 divided by 600 will be equal to 7 over 15. So we can write answer as 7 over 15. Now F part, find the lowest common multiple, LCM of 15 and 27. So what we can do, we can write here multiples of 15. Multiples of 15 are 15, then 15 multiplied by 2 will be 30, multiplied by 3 will be 45, multiplied by 4 will be 60, 15 multiplied by 5 will be 75 and 90, and then multiply by 7, 15 multiplied by 7 will be equal to 105, then multiply by 8, so 7 multiplied by 8 will be equal to 120, and then multiply by 9 will be equal to 135. Now we can check for this 27 as well. So 27, then 27 multiplied by 2 will be equal to 54, and multiply by 3 will be equal to 81, multiply by 4 will be equal to 108, and multiply by 5 will be equal to 135. We got same number, this one and this one are the same. Least common multiple is 135. Nothing is common before that, so 135 will be our answer. Then they're saying G part, write 432 as the product of its prime factors. So 432 we can write as prime factors. This will be 2 into what? We can divide, like 432 divided by 2 will be how much? 216. So this one we can circle. Then 216 divided by is divisible by 2, so divided by 2 will be 108. 108 is also divisible by 2, so we can divide this by 2, will be in 54, and 54 will be also divisible by 2, and divided by 2 will be 27 here, and this 27 we can write here, and 3 9s are 27 and 3 3s are 9. So these are the Circled one are the prime factors. We can write here starting from this side 1 2 3 4 times 2 2 2 2 and 2 4 times 2 and 3 times 3, so multiply by 3, multiply by 3 and multiply by 3. Ila invests 4,000 for 3 years at a rate of this one. So this is the amount she spent for 3 years. Compound interest. So we'll be applying compound interest formula. Calculate the value of her investment at the end of 3 years. So amount will be equal to principal amount 1 plus r over 100 raised to power t, or n we are writing here. So this will be 4,000 into 1 plus rate is 1.2 over 100 and the duration is 3 years, so we'll write 3. And if we calculate this 4,000 into 1 plus 1.2 over 100 and raised to the power 3 will be equal to 4145. This is equal to 4145.73. So our answer will be 4145.7. This will be our answer. Now this is question number 5, which is transformation question. And transformation, they are saying first A part, describe fully the single transformation that maps triangle A onto triangle B. A onto B. So we will check transformation A onto B. This is basically rotation, but we will use tracing paper for checking the transformation. So this is the tracing paper which we will be using to check transformation of A onto B. We will draw the triangle A. This is the traced triangle A. Coordinate axis also we can roughly sketch over here. Now we'll have to check for the match, whether it is matching or not. This will be rotation. The rotation 90 degree, and see this is matching on this triangle. So 90 degree clockwise. Again I am rotating. This is the original location from where we started, and this will be rotated like this up to this one is 90 degree, and this is matching over here. Rotation will be 90 degree clockwise about origin. Pencil is at origin, so we will write down here in part 1 answer. We will write rotation 90 degree clockwise about origin, which is 0 0. We'll write the coordinates of the origin 0 0. Then triangle A onto triangle C. A onto C. This one we can see that this is reduced. It is basically enlargement by some fraction factor. So we will check what is the factor and what is the center of enlargement. These things we will have to check. So what we will do, we will join this with this one, and we will check for the center of enlargement as well. We can draw this like this. Then this also we have to join this with this one. It's meeting at this point, and from this point these also we can join. See, this is the center of enlargement, and the coordinates of this center of enlargement are 1 and 2. So we will write the answer as enlargement by scale factor 1 by 2, because it is reducing to half. If you see, this is 1 2 3 units, this is 1.5 unit. So it is 3 multiplied by 1 by 2 will be 1.5. So this is what we will be writing. Scale factor will be 1/2, and about the center is 0, not 0, 1 and 2. So we will write here 1 and 2. So we can write here 1 and 2. On the grid, translate triangle by the vector 6 and -2. So 6 will be, for example, if we check this point, 6 mean plus mean right, 1 2 3 4 5 and 6 units over here, and -2 will be 2 units down, 1 and 2. So this point will move over here. Similarly, 1 2 3 units down from here, 1 2 3 units. This will be the second point, and 2 units to the right, so 1 and 2. These will be the 3 points of the triangle, translated triangle, which we can join together to get the translated triangle. And this one is your translated triangle, which we can show this. Then B2, second part, reflect the triangle A in the line y is equal to 1. Y is equal to 1 is which line? We'll draw y is equal to 1 line, and y is equal to 1 is this line. This is y is equal to 1 line, and we have to reflect A. We'll check distance from this line, 1 2 3 units. So from here also 1 2 3 units. So this point will be moved to this, and this is 2 units, right? So this one, and from here it is 1 2 3 units. So 1 2 3 units we will reach over here. So we'll join these points. This will be the triangle, reflected triangle, which we can join like this one, and this side as well. So this is the reflected triangle. This transformation question is done. And next is the line L is shown on the grid. Find the equation of the line L in the form of y is equal to mx plus c. To write an equation of the line, we require two things. One is c, and which is y-intercept, and the second thing is m, which is gradient. So we'll check gradient and y-intercept for the line. Y-intercept is this one. So this is 0 1 2. So y-intercept is equal to 2. Now it is gradient we have to find. Gradient we can check from this point and this point. We can take these 2 points. They are intersecting at the cross, so we can complete the triangle to find the gradient of these 2 points. So we can take the scale and draw this one line over here up to this one will be how much? This is the line which we are using for the gradient, and we can join this. If we check rise is how many units? From here 10, this is 5 units, then again 5 units, 10 and 10, 20. So rise is total is 20 units. This side is 20 units rise, and run is how much? 1 2 3 4 5 units. So 20 divided by 5 units, so gradient will be 4. M value will be 4. We can write 20 over 5 is equal to 4, so 4 will be the gradient. We'll be using these two values, and y is equal to mx plus c. M is mx plus c. Value of m is 4, so y is equal to 4x plus 2. So we can write here 4x plus 2. This will be our line. And B part, the equation of a different line is y is equal to 3x minus 4. This one, write down the gradient of this line. Gradient is this one, so we can write here 3. Coefficient of x is gradient when equation is in the form of y is equal to mx plus c. Second part, write down the coordinates of the point where this line crosses y axis. So this is value of y intercept, so minus 4, and this will be 0 because on y axis value of x is always 0. Then next is on the grid, draw the graph of y is equal to minus 2x plus 1. So we can check from here. Y equation given is y is equal to minus 2x plus 1. It means it's passing through 1, and 1 point is this one. So 1 point is this one, and gradient is minus 2. We can write minus 2 over 1, and we can even multiply this because this scale is smaller. It will be difficult for you to understand, so I will multiply both by, for example, we can multiply both by 2 to get like 4 units for this one and 2 units for this one. So this will be equal to minus 4 over 2. Now this gradient we will start from this point, and minus 4 will be 1, 2, 3 and 4 units down, and then 2 units right will be over here. So we can pass the line from this point and this point. This will be our line from this graph position to this one. So this is our line which we have drawn. Now question number 7. Suraya makes rectangular flags. On the rectangular flag, draw the lines of symmetry. Lines of symmetry will be, there will be 2 lines of symmetry. One will be this side and the second one will be this side. So these are 2 lines of symmetry which we can draw. Then they are saying on the rectangle, this one part is done. Second part, each flag measures 1.2. This side is, for example, say 1.2, and this side is 1.8 meters, and calculate the area. So area will be equal to 1.8 multiplied by 1.2, which is length into width in case of rectangle. So 1.8 into 1.2 will be equal to 2.16. so our answer will be 2.16 meters square. Each flag costs $15 to make. Suraya sells 1 flag for 21. Calculate the percentage profit. So profit on 1 flag is what? 21 minus 15. This will be equal to profit, and this is equal to 21 minus 5 will be 6. So 6 is profit against $15, and percentage will be multiplied by 100. So 6 divided by 15 into 100 will be equal to 40. So this answer will be 40%. Suraya makes 30 flags. 11 flags are pink, 7 are yellow, 5 are blue, 4 are silver, 3 are green. So these are the details for the flags given. Suraya, total flags are 30. Suraya takes a flag at random. What is the probability that the flag she takes is pink? Pink will be, there is pink, 11 pink. So 11 out of 30. So this will be the probability. That not blue will be 5 are blue. So remaining 25 are not blue. So 25 by 30 will be probability for not blue. Red or how many? Red. So there are no red. So we can write 0. Then D part, Suraya decides to make a mathematically similar flag. measurements are given, this and this both sides are given, and we have to find the value of h. So we can check the conversion ratio. 2.4 divided by 1.8, this will be equal to k, and value of k we can find 2.4 divided by 1.8 will be equal to 4 by 3. So I will write here 4 by 3. Then what we can do, we can multiply this by 4 by 3. So 1.2 multiplied by 4 by 3, we will get this h value. So 4 by 3 is already there, multiplied by 1.2 is equal to 1.6. So h value will be 1.6 meters. E part, this diagram is given, which is right angle triangle. Perpendicular is 25, base is 8. Flag has height 25 on this one flag. So calculate the length of this rope. Basically this hypotenuse we have to calculate. So say hypotenuse is x. So x square will be equal to 25 squared plus 8 squared. So x will be equal to root of 25 squared plus 8 squared, and we can calculate this one. 25 squared plus 8 squared will be equal to 26.248, and we can write answer as 26.2 meters. Now this is question number 8. The scale drawing shows the position of two boys, A and B. Then A and B in the sea. The scale is 1 centimeter is to 20 kilometers. And what we have to work out the actual distance between A and B. So actual distance we have to measure with the scale, and after measuring, this is the ruler, we can measure. This is in this drawing I have this one as 10. So this measurement is 10. So according to this measurement which I have, this is 10 centimeters multiplied by 20 will be equal to 200 kilometers. But the marking scheme is giving answer as 220. It means the original examination paper is having this distance as 11 centimeters. So 11 centimeters, if we multiply by 20, we get answer as 220 kilometers. Because there is a difference between the scale of this one. Scale means size of the drawing in published paper and in the original one. So this is the both answers I have written, and marking scheme answer is 220 kilometers. Basically kilometer is already written, so no need to mention kilometer here, it's already written. So answer will be 220. Measure the bearing of B from A. Bearing of B from A. So if we join this one, bearing of B from A, so this angle is required. So we can measure, mean this is actual angle which we need to measure from here, and this angle is, if you see, it is exactly 80. So we can write here, we will write here 80, but we will be writing here 080, because in bearings it should be 3 digits. So we are adding 0 with that one. Then C is 120 kilometer from B on a bearing of 300. On the scale, on a scale drawing, mark the position of C. C is 120 kilometer from B on a bearing of 300. So what we will do, it is 120 kilometers, mean we will be converting 120 into 120 divided by this scale will be 6 centimeters. So 6 centimeter we will open compass like this one. This is, I will check the size first and then, okay, this is 6 centimeters. Now 6 centimeters we will check from B, and bearing of 300. This is 180, this is 270, so it will be in this area. So we will be drawing, I'll double check the measurement so that it, yeah, see, this is different. So 6 centimeter is up to this one. So what we can do, we can mark an arc like this one. This area will be now bearing of 300. Bearing, how we can check the bearing of 300? We will be extending first this line with the dotted line. So up to this one is, this is straight line. So this bearing from here up to this one is 180. So, but we need 300. So 180, 300 minus 180 will be equal to 120. So on this one we have to add more 120. So how we will check that one? We will fix this over here. This is the line, 0 point already fixed. So from here 120, 0, 80, 90, 100, 110 and 120 is this mark. So our line will be over here. Hopefully you are understanding each and everything, and if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe the channel and press bell icon button. So if we add this bearing up to this one, this will be 300. Now 180 plus 180 plus how much we have done. This one is 120, right? So 180 plus 120 will be 300. So this is 300. We can write here bearing as 300 degrees, and we have to, after this one 300 on the scale drawing, mark the position of the, okay, so C is where? C is over here. This is C. We can mark over here. This one is C. This is done. Then they are saying Marco sails his boat so that he is always equidistant from A and B. So we will be on the scale drawing, use the straight edges and edge and compasses only to construct the path of the boat. So it will be perpendicular bisector of this line. So how we can construct? We can open more than half and make line like this one, and over here as well. So after making these arcs, we can move a little here. So okay, this arc is a little out, so we can revise this as well. So this will be over here, and this one also we can extend a little, and if we draw from here, okay, this one. So again I will be extending this. Okay, done. Now we have drawn these two arcs. With pair of these two arcs we will be bisecting this, and you can draw, like for example, a dotted line to show angle bisector, line bisector of this one. So we have done this. Marco sails his boat so that he is always equidistant A to B. Okay, this one is done. Then B part, the amount of fuel, T liters in the boat's fuel tank is 135 liters. Correct to the nearest liter. So this is corrected value. Complete the statement. So lower bound will be 134.5. Half liter will be plus minus. So 135.5 will be the upper bound. Then we have to, Marco has a ropes of 4 different colors, and their probability is also given, so we can check the sum of probabilities should be 1. So 0.35 plus 0.04 plus 0.2 is equal to this one, and 1 minus answer will be equal to 0.41, which we'll write over here. Then we have completed this table. When Marco arrives at a port, the temperature is 5 degrees Celsius. At midnight, the temperature has fallen by 7 degrees. So 5 covered in this one, so it will be -2. So we can write -2 degrees Celsius. Last year, the cost to keep the boat at the port was $14 per night. This year the cost has increased by 12%. Calculate the cost this year. So calculate the cost this year. So 12% is increment on 14. So we can write 112 because this is 12% increase. So 112 over 100 into 14. This will be equal to 112 divided by 100 into 14. This will be as 15.68 will be our answer, 15.68. Now Marco watched 25 boats under the port, of which 9 had a mast. There are a total of 200 boats in the port. Calculate the estimate of the number of boats in the port that have a mast. So 9 out of 25, and how many from 200? This is how we will be calculating. So 9 divided by 25 and multiply by 200. This will be equal to 72. So our answer will be 72. Now this question number 9, these are the first 4 terms of the sequence. First 4 terms of the sequence are given. Write down the next term. If we check these, 32 minus 29, 32 minus 29 is basically 3. And if we subtract this, this is also 3, and difference between these is also 3. So next number we can get after adding 3 in it. So it will be 38 plus 3 will be 41. So we can write here 41, and this number will be 41. Write down the rule for continuing this sequence. Rule is add 3. So we are adding 3, right? So we'll write add 3. The nth term of the another sequence is this one. Write, find the first 3 terms. So we'll replace n is equal to 1 in this one, and it will be 1 square plus 5, which is equal to 1 plus 5, which is 6. And first term will be 6. Then n is equal to 2. It will be 2 squared plus 5, which is equal to 4 plus 5. So this will be 9, and second term will be 9. Then n is equal to 3. This will be 3 squared plus 5, which is equal to 3 squared is 27. 3 square is 9, sorry. 3 square is 9. 9 into 3 will be 9 into 9 plus 5 will be 14. So our answer third term will be 14. Show that 261 is a term in the sequence. How we'll show? We'll take this formula, n square plus 5, this will be equal to 261, and n square will be equal to 261 minus 5, which is equal to, we can subtract, and this will be equal to 256. So 256, n will be equal to the root of 256. Root of answer will be equal to 16. So we are getting a number, rounded number, I mean whole number. So this whole number indicates that 256 is a member which is there in this sequence. So this is the answer, whatever we have written over here. These are the first 4 terms of different sequence. Find the nth term. So we'll check the difference. 33 minus 27 will be 6, and similarly 39 minus 33 will be 6, and 45 minus 30. So first order difference is same. So we'll write 6 into n, and if we replace 1, answer will be 6, but we need 27. So we'll add the difference, which is 21. So this will be our answer to the sequence. I'll move page over here. So answer will be 6n plus 21. Hope you enjoyed the video, you understood each and everything, and don't forget to subscribe Maths TV, and don't forget to press bell icon button as well. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Bye.